Greetings. Would you all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance Thank you, everyone. Please be seated.
Good morning. I'm Patty Garcia, trustee on the District Governing Board for Coconino Community College, and I'm here to present our CCC Land Acknowledgement Statement. On behalf of Coconino Community College, we would like to express our gratitude and appreciation to the sacred land on which this educational institution resides. Sacred sites located within Coconino County include the San Francisco Peaks, Oak Creek Canyon, Sedona Red Rocks, the Colorado River, the Little Colorado River, the Colorado River Confluence, the Grand Canyon, and many more sites. This land has been inhabited by the Sinagua and ancestral Pueblo for thousands of years. Currently, the Zuni, Apache, Yavapai, Hualapai, Havasupai, Paiute, Dene, Hopi, and many other Arizona tribal nations recognize this land as a significant spiritual place. This sacred land is enriched with indigenous history and culture that lives on to this day. We, as a community with our CCC family and friends, are very fortunate to live, work, and share this unique location. Thank you. I am pleased to introduce Dr. Jamie Van Ness, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer.
Thank you, Trustee Garcia. Support from our community is essential to the success of our institution, and we are especially pleased to have distinguished members of our community attending our ceremony today. We thank you for being here and for all that you do on behalf of the students and college. We would like to take a moment to introduce our distinguished guests, and we ask you to please hold your applause until we have finished reading their names. And I would also invite you to stand as we call your name. So first, Deborah Harris with the African Diaspora Advisory Council. Joey Ruiz from the Coconino County Hispanic Advisory Council. Now, from the City of Flagstaff, Ryan Beckman, Lieutenant. Police Chief Sean Conley. Becky Daggett, Mayor of the City of Flagstaff. Anthony Garcia, Council Member. Joanne King, City Manager. Lori Matthews, Council Member. Colin C., Deputy Chief. And then also Kara House, Council Member, and also with the African Diaspora Advisory Council. Now from Coconino County, Sheriff Brett Oxland and County Manager Andy Burleson. From Econa, CEO Gail Jackson. From the Flagstaff Family Food Center, Director Ethan Amos. And from the CCC Foundation, we have the President, Brian Blue. Board Member Joseph Donaldson. Board Member Eric McCrae. Board Member Cecilia Nez. Board Member Sam Proctor. Now from the Flagstaff Unified School District, Dr. Jamie Fested-Daigle, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Superintendent of Schools, Mike Pensa, and now from the Indigenous Peoples Advisory Council, Diana Kodi, Indigenous Peoples Advisory Council, also Sharon Yazi. From NARBA Institute, the Chief Operations Officer, Sean Now. From Gentera Enterprises, Rich Bowen. From Senator Kelly's office, Luther Lee. From CCC Champions, Jonathan Nez. Also from CCC Champions and the Arizona Board of Regents, Steve Peru and his wife, Beth Otterstein. Please join me in recognizing their significant involvement in Coconino Community College. Thank you. Please be seated. Now, please join me in welcoming Coconino Community College's President and CEO, Dr. Eric Heiser.
Well, good morning, everyone. To our graduates, families, friends, faculty, staff, community leaders, VIPs, and all who are here to celebrate this morning, welcome. On behalf of the District Governing Board and the entire Coconino Community College team, congratulations to the class of 2026. Graduates, this is your day. And let me say that again, because I know there are a lot of people here who helped you get to this moment. Your families, your friends, your faculty, your advisors, your coworkers, your kids, your spouses, classmates, and maybe even the person that kept texting you, did you submit that assignment yet? We celebrate all of them too, but today is about you. You earned this. You earned the right to wear that cap and gown. You earned the right to walk across this stage. You earned the right to hear your name called. And yes, you earned the right to take an unreasonable number of pictures afterwards. Because the moment matters. Commencement is often described as a beginning, and it is. It's the beginning of whatever comes next. But before we rush too quickly into what comes next, I do want to pause and honor what it took to get here. Because no one gets to this day by accident. Every graduate sitting in here today has a story. Some of those stories are joyful, some are inspiring, some are complicated, and some are incredibly difficult. Like students who have experienced homelessness, students who have survived abuse at home, students who had to grow up faster than anyone should have had to, including raising siblings because a parent was incarcerated, student who had to choose between going to class or going to work because the bills had to be paid and food had to be put on the table. The examples I just read to you are not from a report. They're not hypothetical. Those are real stories from our students at CCC. They are stories from people who sat in classrooms, completed assignments, studied for exams, worked jobs, supported families, and kept going, even when life gave them every reason to stop. And for some of you here today, these stories may sound familiar. Maybe yours isn't exactly the same, but you know what it feels like to carry more than people can see. You know what it feels like to sit in class while worrying about something much bigger than the next test. You know what it feels like to wonder if you can really keep going. And yet, here you are. At CCC, we talk a lot about resilience. And sometimes, if we aren't careful, resilience can become one of those words that sounds good in a speech, but loses its meaning in real life. But graduates, you give that word meaning. Resilience is not just getting through a hard week. Resilience is showing up when you're exhausted. It's logging back in after a long shift, asking for help when pride tells you not to. Resilience is trying again after you failed the first time. Resilience is believing, sometimes with only the smallest bit of hope, that your future can be different from your current circumstances. And this is what you have done. You did not just complete a degree or a certificate, you built evidence. Evidence that you can do hard things. Evidence that the voice in your head, that one that once said, I can't do this, was wrong. And that brings me to something else I've heard time and time again from our students. Many of you did not think college was for you. Maybe you thought it was too expensive. Maybe you thought you weren't prepared. Maybe somewhere along the way, someone made you feel like you weren't college material. Or maybe no one had to say it because life had already convinced you. But I want to be very clear today. Community college exists for you. The student who is unsure, the student who is the first in their family to try, the student who is working full-time, students who is raising a child or children, the students who are caring for siblings or parents, or the student who is starting over, the student who is coming back after years away, the student who is wondering quietly, do I belong here? At Coconino Community College, that answer is a resounding yes. You belong here. That is the promise of community colleges. And graduates, today, you are proof of that promise. You are proof that when given access, support, encouragement, and a place to belong, extraordinary things happen. And now, as you move forward, I hope you carry with you not just the credential, although that does matter, not just the skills, but those matter too, but the deeper knowledge that you've already done something remarkable. So as we prepare to commemorate your achievement, I want you to remember walking across this stage today. I want you to remember the feeling when the people were cheering for you. P.S. Families, I want to hear those cheers. I want you to remember that at one point, you may not have been sure that you could do college, and then you did. And I also hope that you remember this. Your story is not just yours anymore. Someone's watching you. A younger sibling, a child, a friend, a coworker, a parent. Someone who may be wondering if they can do this too. And because of you, they may start to believe that they can. Graduates, you are now a part of that story. You are part of the story of CCC. You are part of the story of Coconino County. You are part of the story of what happens when education is open, accessible, and built around the real lives of real people. And we could not be more proud of you. So today, let's celebrate. Celebrate loudly, celebrate fully, celebrate with the people who helped you get here. Let them take the pictures, let them brag about you, let them cry if they need to. And as you leave here today, know this: you are capable, you are prepared, and you belong. We cannot wait to see where you will go next. We can't wait to see the impact you're going to make. And because I want to prove that your college president is at least trying to stay current, class of 2026, we cannot wait to see you slay. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you. It is now my privilege to introduce the members of our platform party who are here to celebrate with us today. I'll ask them to stand as I introduce them. Coconino Community College District Governing Board members, the Chair, Joseph R. Smith. Our Vice Chair, Patrick Hurley. Trustee Eric Eikenberry. Trustee Patricia Garcia. And Trustee Dr. Nat White. Also on the platform this morning, Dr. Sandra Tarbell, Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Jamie Van Ness, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Adriana Flores Church, Vice President of Human Resources. Diana Sanchez, Vice President of Advancement and Strategic Initiatives. Tony Williams, Vice President of Student Services and Chief Student Affairs Officer. Shane Pablo, Chief Information Officer. Janelle States, Director of Marketing and Communications. And Yvonne Luna, Vice Provost for Academic and Workforce Alliances at NAU. Would the deans in attendance please stand? Dr. Mark Hartley, Dean of Student Development. Jennifer Jameson, Dean of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Mark Messia, Dean of Career and Technical Education. And our newest doctor in that crowd, Dr. Nolan Begay, Dean of Enrollment and Student Financial Services. And Kay Liam, Dean of Extended Learning. And deans, you may be seated. So I'd now like to recognize our two council presidents. So we have our faculty council and our staff council that work hand in hand with the president and the administration throughout the year. The faculty council president is Amalinda Webb. Amalinda, would you please stand and be recognized? Amalinda is serving her first year and did so well, she gets to do it again. So very grateful to be working alongside of you, Amalinda, and very much look forward to the next year ahead in your leadership. Also, our staff council chair, Alima Damgards. Alima also did a phenomenal job and gets to do things over again as well. So very much looking to working with Alima and Amalinda in the coming year as we prepare for what's ahead here at CCC. At this time, I would like to draw your attention to an impressive group of people, the faculty of Coconino Community College. Would our faculty please rise? So before you today stands an amazing group of instructional leaders and college professors. These dedicated men and women have been committed to your success at the highest level. They come from various backgrounds and have degrees from various universities across the nation. They have advised, coached, listened to your goals and dreams, nudged you in the right direction, and involved you in their passion for learning and discovery. They've seen the best in you and encouraged you forward, always pushing you to stretch just a little bit more. To these individuals, you, the learners, are their priority. Please join me in recognizing the contributions that they have made to your success. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. Would the dedicated staff and administration of CCC please stand? Please join me in thanking them for their unwavering support. And now Dr. Sandra Tarbell, Provost and Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, will recognize Academic Achievement and Faculty of the Year.
Hi, everybody. To our graduating class, we begin by recognizing a distinguished group among you, our U.S. military veterans. This year, 5 graduates at CCC have served in the armed forces. You will recognize them with their red, white, and blue cords that they wear. If they're here, will all graduates wearing these cords please rise and be recognized? Please join me in expressing our deepest gratitude for your service to our country. Thank you. Now, this next group was the rowdiest one last year, so let's see if we can top that. We are especially proud to celebrate 38. Last year we had 23 high school students. They're here today earning a college certificate before receiving their high school diploma. This is a This is a remarkable accomplishment that reflects their dedication, drive, and commitment to academic excellence. These students are already on a strong path towards future success. Will all of our high school students here earning their college certificate please stand and be recognized for your exceptional academic accomplishment? Thank you. You could be seated. Next, we recognize our graduates wearing gold cords, which signifies academic honors. These students have demonstrated exceptional dedication to their studies, earning a grade point average of 3.4 or higher. Will all graduates wearing gold cords please rise and be recognized for their outstanding academic achievement? Thank you. Finally, we recognize our graduates wearing gold stoles, symbolizing their membership in Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society of two-year colleges. These students have demonstrated a strong commitment to scholarship, leadership, service, and fellowship. Will the members of the Beta Gamma Chi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa please stand to be recognized for this distinguished achievement? Thank you and congratulations on all your accomplishments, and remember this quote from Rumi as you charge towards your academic career and wherever CCC brings you. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. Again, congratulations. Give them a round of applause. Still me. Right now, I'm pleased to introduce this year's full-time Faculty of the Year Award recipient, Ms. Hope Barnett. Hope received a bachelor's degree in fine arts from Northern Arizona University and a master's degree from a university in Japan that I cannot pronounce, where she spent 7 years immersed in the study and practice of ceramics. A fifth-generation Arizonan, she returned to the Verde Valley to her family's organic farm and river preserve, a place where she credits with inspiring her approach to the art and teaching. For the past 17 years, she has been part of the family of instructors at CCC. Hope freely shares that teaching is by far her greatest passion. She attributes much of the success of the ceramics program at CCC to the refreshing diversity of the students and a wide range that they bring to the studio. Hope, I invite you to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning. How about we try that one more time? Would you humble me or humor me in addressing everybody here and doing good morning once more? And, hold on. Wow, that was so good. I was about to say we should test the acoustics of this place while we're at it. Nice work. I would like to start I would like to begin by welcoming our graduates, their families, friends, distinguished guests, and dear colleagues who I deeply admire and value. I am honored and humbled to have the opportunity to speak with you. Since receiving this recognition, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I might share. These ideas often come to me while jogging underneath the Ponderosa Pines here in Flagstaff, or spending time down at my family's farm in the Verde Valley. Like many of you, I find that being in nature creates space for reflection and creative thought. But I'll admit, I'm far more comfortable in the studio than at a podium. I'm a teacher and a maker, not a natural writer or public speaker. But that, in a way, feels fitting, in that growth so often comes from the things that make us a little uncomfortable. Standing here today is one of those moments for me. So on your last day of school here, so to speak, I thought I'd share a story about my first day of school in a foreign country. I am an NAU alumnus, and my time here shaped my life in ways I could have never expected. As I was preparing to graduate, like you, I thought to myself, there must be more than Flagstaff, and I want to see what that looks like. That desire led me to apply to study abroad programs and to the experience of being rejected more than once. But with the encouragement from my teacher, Don Bendel, I kept trying and was eventually accepted as a research student at a university for art and music in Japan. It was a big leap of faith, and one that I couldn't have taken without the support of my family, my friends, teachers, and a kind Japanese couple who helped me settle in those first few weeks. For the first time in my life, I was completely on my own in a foreign place. So on that first day of school, I walked a mile uphill to campus, arrived on time, sat down in a large classroom, and quickly realized that I was the only non-Asian student in the entire university, and that I spoke almost no Japanese. Have you ever had that moment when you think, what have I gotten myself into? That was mine. I felt unprepared, and I felt completely alone. But then something small happened. During formal introductions to the program, a faculty member walked past me, tapped me lightly on the shoulder, looked down, smiled at me, and said, "Good morning." I was stunned. It was the first English I had heard in days. That simple gesture, it changed everything. It grounded me. It reminded me that I was okay and that I belonged there. That man, Ryoji Koye, became my teacher, mentor, and friend. So that experience has stayed with me. It shaped how I think about teaching, and more importantly, about kindness and what it means to welcome someone into a space. Because at some point, almost all of us knows what it feels to be out of place, to feel uncertain or alone. So now, despite being a shy person, I make it a point to smile at people in the hallway, to say, "Hey, good morning, how are you?" And acknowledge others even in small ways. And some of you might think I'm goofy for doing this, and that's okay. I've learned that small acts of kindness can have a lasting impact. The truth is, those moments of struggle and loneliness, they don't just challenge us, they open us. They teach us empathy, reminding us to care for one another. Education gave me the opportunity to learn from incredible mentors like Don Bendel and Ryoji Koye, two very different individuals who shared a love of clay, art, and another important quality. They knew how to build community. And that's something that I've come to believe in deeply, that community matters. In the ceramic studio, I've had the privilege of being a part of a vibrant, supportive community. While clay has a way of bringing people together, I've noticed a few things that make our community thrive. Things I believe apply far beyond the studio. First, diversity is essential. It is the secret sauce. In our ceramic studio, we've created a space where people from all walks of life come together. In many ways, it reflects Northern Arizona, the place we proudly call home. Students range in age from teenagers all the way to individuals in their 80s. And they bring different experiences, perspectives, and stories. And that diversity makes the learning richer for everyone. Second, everyone has something to teach. I learn just as much from my students as they do from me. When people feel valued and respected, guess what? They want to share what they know. And collaboration, it happens naturally. Third, encouragement matters. If you encourage people and offer words of affirmation, it's amazing how inspiring and motivating that can be. Never underestimate how much your voice can lift someone else. And finally, energy is contagious. When people show up with passion and curiosity, it elevates everyone around them. So as you leave this community at CCC and step into new ones, whether in your career, in further education, or maybe somewhere entirely unexpected, I hope you carry these ideas with you. Be the person who reaches out. Be the one who helps build connection. And be the one who helps others feel like they belong. Because wherever you go, you won't just be entering into a new community. You'll have the power to shape it. I'll leave you with a quote from one of my students, Rebecca Tope, who recently said during a presentation she gave, "A rising tide lifts all boats." Congratulations, class of 2026. Way to go. Thank you.
Now I'd like to recognize Eva Barraza as our part-time Faculty Member of the Year. Eva is a part-time faculty member in our Social and Behavioral Sciences Department. She earned her PhD in Political Science from Northern Arizona University and has more than 20 years of college-level teaching experience. Her interdisciplinary approach supports students in critically examining political, cultural, historical, and economic systems. She is an active community volunteer, incorporating community perspective into a teaching philosophy grounded in mutual learning, respect, and understanding. Eva, I invite you to the podium to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is good to see such a proud group of graduates. I have had the pleasure of working with you and many students throughout my career. And the best part of it is that you have contributed to my knowledge and understanding of the goodness in people. In life, we have often encountered situations that distract us from reaching our goals. I would like to suggest that you spend the appropriate time dealing with the situation, but don't let it demoralize you or prevent you from reaching your goals. For you have worked very hard to be where you are now, graduating and setting new goals in life. One thing that helped me along the way was building individual and community relationships with diverse peoples and organizations. This kept me grounded on the important things in life, such as family, friends, and community. Building relationships also helped me be the voice of those who are voiceless in society, like those who are often forgotten, such as the homeless, the abused, and the oppressed. As individuals, you and I can make a difference. No matter how small you may think our contributions are, a smile, a touch, sharing our experiences, these small things can make a difference in the life of others and in our own lives. Also, being kind to one another is valuable, unlike the material items that come and go. Do not worry. All things will fall into place, such as careers, homes, and important experiences. In essence, do not get distracted by the shiny things that can lead you down the wrong path. And remember, there are many people that have encouraged and helped you along the way, and others will present themselves when need be, as you continue your journey throughout the various stages in your life. And if you happen to encounter obstacles, take the first step and ask for assistance, because there are many generous and good-hearted people that are willing to share their knowledge and skills to help you through any situation that may arise. Trust you are not alone, and have faith that you can accomplish what you set your mind to. Just remember, no one in this world has pulled themselves up by the bootstrap in isolation. There were always others present to help them along, whether they acknowledge it or not. One last note: be happy, be kind to others and to yourself, be merciful. Sharing is a special way of caring, so go out and share your light with others. I wish you the best, and congratulations.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Tony Williams, Vice President of Student Services.
Good morning. Great morning, Comets. Congratulations. It is my pleasure to introduce our student commencement speaker, Ms. Kaylee Class. Kaylee's journey is one of growth, determination, and heart. Originally from Tuba City, Arizona, she began her college experience through our Summer Bridge program here at CCC, which inspired her to continue her education and pursue goals in early childhood education. During her time here, Kaylee made a meaningful impact as a tutor in the Native American Student Success Center, where she supported her peers and discovered her passion for helping others to learn. While balancing a full-time course load, along with both a full-time and part-time job, she developed the discipline, resilience, and time management skills that brought her to this moment right here today. Kaylee plans to transfer to Grand Canyon University to earn her bachelor's degree and teaching certificate, with the goal of becoming a kindergarten or preschool teacher. Her journey reflects the power of perseverance, and the importance of stepping outside the comfort zone. Please join me in welcoming your commencement speaker, Kaylee Class.
Kaylee Class Ashin Nashlim, Shashan Abash's chain, Tanazani Dashache, Rodrona Dashanella, Tonene Desert Hoye, Bent Nasha, Aquat Ego Dene at Sun Nashlim. Hello, my relatives and my people. My name is Kaylee Class. I am born of the Salt Clan, and I am born for the Bear People Clan. I am from Tuba City, and in this way, I'm a Navajo woman. Today is a very special day, and I'm incredibly honored to stand here with you all. When I think about this moment, the first thing that comes to mind is family. From a young age, I've been surrounded by love and support from my mom, my grandparents, and my siblings. They were always there for me, encouraging me, believing in me, and reminding me to stay strong even when things felt difficult. Everything I've accomplished is because of that foundation, and I wouldn't be standing here today without them. My journey in school hasn't always been easy. There were times when I struggled, times when I didn't feel motivated, and times when I questioned myself. But my grandparents would always remind me to say a quick prayer and keep going. That simple habit helped me stay grounded and hopeful even when things felt uncertain. Over time, I learned something important. Growth doesn't happen when things are easy. It happens when you decide not to give up. That mindset carried me through high school and into college. When I was accepted into the National Honor Society, it showed me that hard work really does pay off. It gave me confidence that I could accomplish more than I thought. My journey at Coconino Community College began because of one person, the academic support and retention advisor, Ms. Jessica Dotson. I still remember meeting with Jessica when she came to Page High School. She told me about the Summer Bridge program and encouraged me to give it a try. At the time, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I had other plans and was considering a completely different path, which is going to Las Vegas for nursing school. But something told me to take a chance at CCC. That decision changed everything. Through that program, I experienced what college could be like, and I knew I wanted to continue. Jessica didn't just help me get started. She continued to support me every step of the way, and I'm so grateful for that. During my time at CCC, I found more than just classes. I found community. The Page campus is filled with people who truly care about their students. I want to thank Corey Albert and Shannon Garrison for teaching my first college courses and helping me build that early confidence. I also want to thank Brian George, my first peer mentor, and Ajoni Nez, who worked closely with me as we helped new students, and the entire team who supported not just me, but also many others along the way. I had the opportunity to be part of the Page Indigenous Comic Club and the Native American Student Success Program, where we participated in events like the Western Navajo Fair Parade, community volunteering, and outreach. Those experiences helped me connect with my culture, my community, and my purpose. One of the most meaningful parts of my journey was working as a tutor. I have been so grateful for all those who helped me, and when the opportunity came around to help my peers, I discovered how much I truly enjoyed supporting others. It gave me confidence and helped me realize that I really want to pursue a career in education. But behind all of those positive experiences, there were also real challenges. I know my fellow graduates can relate to juggling many tasks at once and not knowing if everything would come crashing down. For me, balancing school while working both a full-time and part-time job wasn't easy. There were times I felt overwhelmed, trying to keep up with assignments, worrying about bills, and missing out on time with my family. There were moments when I felt like I was falling behind. And when I moved to Phoenix and took all my classes online, everything changed again. New environment, new routines. It pushed me out of my comfort zone. But instead of giving up, I learned how to adapt, how to stay organized, and how to keep moving forward. There's a quote from Emma Stone in The Amazing Spider-Man that stuck with me. There will be days where you feel all alone. No matter how lost you feel, you will hold on to hope. We have to be greater than what we suffer. That reminder helped me keep going, and I didn't do it alone. Friendship played a huge role in my journey. My friend Najoni, who I met at work when we were co-workers, she was a peer mentor and I was a tutor, helped me stay grounded and focused. We stuck together and supported each other through everything. She helped me get back into habits I had lost and reminded me what I was capable of. She was always there for me, keeping me on track and motivating me when I needed it most, and I thank her for that. To my fellow graduates, I want to say this. It's okay if your journey wasn't perfect. It's okay if you struggled. It's okay if you doubted yourself, and it's okay if you had to figure things out along the way. What matters is that you kept going. You showed up. You put in the work, and now you're here, looking beautiful in your cap and gown, about to walk across this stage and get your well-deserved diploma. That says everything. As for me, this is just the beginning. I will be transferring to Grand Canyon University in the fall to pursue a degree in early childhood education. My goal is to become a teacher, hopefully working with kindergarten or preschool students. I want to be the kind of teacher who inspires others the way my fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Iron, inspired me. I want to give back to communities like the one I come from, whether that's on the reservation or in Page, because our students deserve educators who understand them and believe in them. To the faculty and staff, thank you for your guidance, your patience, and your belief in us. To our families, thank you for your love and support. And to my fellow graduates, be proud of how far you've come. Keep believing in yourself, keep pushing forward, and never forget where you came from, because your story matters, and it's just getting started. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Kaylee, for sharing your journey and inspiring us all. Let's give it up to her one more time. It is my honor to introduce our second student commencement speaker, Mr. Sergio Gomez. Sergio's journey is a powerful example of perseverance and commitment. After more than 20 years away from school, he returned to college while balancing a full-time job and family responsibilities. Through hard work, late nights, and determination, he not only completed his Associate of Business degree, but truly thrived. During his time here, Sergio found support through our TRIO Student Support Services program and built strong relationships with faculty and staff who encouraged and challenged him along the way. This morning is especially meaningful as he becomes the first in his family to walk across the stage, an accomplishment he proudly shares with his children and his mother. Sergio will be transferring to Arizona State University to continue his studies in global logistics management, carrying forward the values of hard work, responsibility, and perseverance. Please join me in welcoming your commencement speaker, Sergio Gomez.
Good morning, everyone. Faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. I stand here today in disbelief. I never imagined this day would ever happen. To be honest, school and I didn't always get along. Spanish was my first language, and there might have been setbacks, but the truth is, I made choices that pulled me away from school. I felt disconnected from education. I can remember being a kid, hiding around my apartment complex so the school bus will leave without me. One morning, my dad caught onto my plan. He knew exactly what I was doing. He made sure to drive me to school that morning. That drive felt endless, full of shame. Middle school wasn't much better. Detentions, suspensions, failed classes, you name it. At one point, my mom surprised me and sat in on one of my classes. My jaw dropped when she walked in with her hair undone, wearing my favorite jacket and shirt. She was trying to embarrass me, hoping that I would get it together, but it didn't work. I'll never forget the look of disappointment in my father's eyes when he found out I was being held back from going to high school. It was the same expression my mother had when she found out I wasn't going back for my senior year and I was dropping out. Apá, Amá, yo sé que para ustedes fui un estudiante muy batalloso. Ojalá verme aquí ahora sea suficiente perdón por todo lo que les hice pasar. In translation, I'm telling my parents that hopefully seeing me up here today is enough to make up for how difficult I was as a kid. After 20 years, I decided to come back to school. I hit a roadblock in my career. I wasn't going to advance any further without an educational background. It wasn't easy. I was working full-time, managing responsibilities at home, and trying to figure out how to be a student again. There were long nights, a lot of doubt, and plenty of moments where I questioned how I could really do this. But I didn't do it alone. I had a support system that supported me along the way. At CCC, I found something I have never experienced in my educational journey: a community that believed in me. Jacob from tutoring, thank you. I would not have passed accounting without you. Ash from the bookstore, I'm not sure if you spent more time talking about your Georgia Bulldogs or encouraging me, but thank you. Professor Connect, your accounting class was the toughest I've ever taken. Thank you for not giving me anything and making me earn it. And Sonia, my advisor, thank you for encouraging me, for caring about me, and for always receiving me with a smile. I'll never forget how emotional we both got as I shared how it meant to me for my mom to finally see me in a cap and gown. Well, Mom, how do I look? To the ones who didn't even know they were supporting me, my boys, my 2-year-old Santiago, every time you see me open up my laptop, you ask me, homework? Homework, baby. My 10-year-old Sergio. After you heard I signed up for college, I'll never forget when you asked me, "Dad, are they gonna give you recess?" My 13-year-old Sebastian. I'll always remember when you would come to school with me. I would go to tutoring while you would play Smash Brothers on the kiosk. My 19-year-old Ivan, who is currently attending ASU. Countless times, I've daydreamed about the possibility of walking ASU's graduation alongside you. Boys, you're my biggest motivation. With your eyes on me, I knew failing was never an option. To my beautiful wife, Bianca, thank you. We've gone through many stages in our 17 years of marriage, and this stage has shown me what it truly means to support someone. Thank you for all the extra work that you picked up while I was in school. I couldn't have done this without you. I know there is no one in this room more prouder of me than you. To my manager from Purina, Colby, we've achieved a great deal of success together, from breaking sanitation scores to setting shipping records and becoming the second most efficient warehouse in the division. We're only behind Mechanicsburg, an automated facility, meaning we're competing against robots. Thank you for encouraging me to go back to school and for giving me the most valuable lesson in my career. The more you mentor, coach, develop, and invest in the people around you, the more success you create. I'll carry that lesson with me forever, and it applies here too. Because every single one of us sitting here today didn't get here alone. Graduates, I want you to reflect on the community that encouraged us, supported us, and believed in us, even when we didn't believe in ourselves. So to the beautiful people sitting here in caps and gowns, I want to leave you with this. Your past does not define your future. Your setbacks do not disqualify you. And your journey, no matter how long, how messy, or how difficult, it's still valid. As for us, this is just the beginning. Class of 2026, give yourselves a round of applause. We did it.
Thank you for those amazing stories, Kaylee and Sergio. Chair Smith, would you please join me at the podium? And will those graduating please stand?
Graduates, by the authority vested in the District Governing Board of Coconino Community College, by the laws of the state of Arizona, and with the understanding that each of you has completed all the requirements of your respective programs as set forth by the faculty, I hereby confer on each of you the appropriate degree or certificate with all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please present yourself at the platform to receive your degree.
think so. Yes. Test. Jeremiah Bendel, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum Arts. Yvonne Ross Dale, Associate of Arts and General Studies. Rachel Welsh, Associate of Applied Science and Pre-Health Careers. Skylar Elizondo, Associate of Arts and General Studies. Nona Brown, Certificate of Completion in Accounting. Rocco D'Amelio, Associate of Applied Science and Construction Technology. Amy Grace Slowtucker, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Jason Agjinar, Certificate in Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning, Refrigeration, and HVACR Level 1 Technician.
Riley Vandegay, Intermediate Certificate in Fire Science.
Crystalyn Cook, Associate of Applied Science in Fire Science.
Tatiana Velasquez, Certificate of Completion in Early Childhood Education.
Vanessa James, Associate of Applied Science in Pre-Health Careers.
Shauna Spicer, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Bonita Jones, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Christian Kay, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Jaron Kensel, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Breland Grebel, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Kimberly Silas Ramirez, Associates of Arts in General Studies.
Brianna Altisi, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Business.
Shanta Lofter, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education.
Cynthia Biligotti, Associate of Applied Science in Pre-Health Careers.
Veronica Para Andreas, Associate of Business.
Madison Dobelier, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Faith Chi, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Lindsay DeStefano, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Sergio Gomez, Associate of Business.
Kaylee Class, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Aubrey Harden, Associate in Nursing Assistant.
Aubrey Hole, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Addison Carpenter, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Lucia Phillips, Certificate in Nursing Assistant. Trinity Miller, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Sage Heitzman, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Shyla Chase, Certificate in Emergency Medical Technology.
Rebecca Moreno, Certificate of Completion in Early Childhood Education.
Megan Begay, Associate of Applied Science and Pre-Health Careers.
Sean Yazzie, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Elijah Takalai, Certificate in Emergency Medical Technology.
Bryn Amok, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Jordan Whitesinger, Certificate of Completion in Medical Assistant.
Nishoni Johnson, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Cyan Davis, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Tamraya Baya, Certificate in Arizona General Education's Curriculum in Arts.
Aubrey Laughter, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Amber Woody, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Savannah Brown, Certificate in American Sign Language and Interpreting Studies.
Odin McGinnis, Associate of Applied Science in Fire Science.
Jace Reelbird Old Elk, Associate of Business.
Daniel Rojas, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Vernon Hale, Associate of Business.
David Hale, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Cass Escobar, Associate of Business.
Riley Keller, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Letitia Sosi, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Kyra Soko, Associate of Applied Science in Pre-Health Careers.
Nakia Blackhorse, Certificate in Arizona General Education Curriculum in Arts.
Valencia Garcia, Certificate of Completion in Pre-Health Careers.
Tyler Flake, Certificate in Arizona General Education Curriculum in Arts.
Janet Furtech, Associate of Arts in General Science.
Tanya Sellers, Associate of Applied Science and Pre-Health Careers.
Kayleen Kochiamta, Certificate of Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Soraya Gonzalez, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Sienna Harvey, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Taylor Minks, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing.
Ethan Borsett, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing.
Megan Parker, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing.
Tara Gian, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing.
Charity Lund, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing.
Yolette Breton, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing.
Althea Etzidi, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
LaShawn Kalan, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Jaden Hughes, Advanced Certificate in Fire Science.
Nicholas Donsky, Associate of Science in General Studies.
Josh Strohmeyer, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Shadow Riley, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Lucas Salcido, Associate of Business.
William Peterson, Associate of Science in General Studies.
Anissa So, Certificate in Arizona General Education Curriculum in Arts.
Luca Oliangianca, Associate of Arts in General Sciences.
Kenneth Nez, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Theodore Roundface, Associate of Science and General Studies.
Torrin Strain, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Amir Palestina, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Yahir Gutierrez, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Kalahi Left Hand, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Robin Holiday, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Alondra Martinez Alvarez, Associate of Business. And guest.
Mamie Cady, Certificate in Arizona General Education Curriculum in Arts.
Homer Fall, Certificate of Completion in Medical Assistant.
Jade Nielsen, Certificate of Completion and Medical Assistant.
Tamira Butler, Certificate of Completion and Medical Assistant.
Bailey Smith, Certificate of Completion and Medical Assistant.
Alexandra Lugo, Certificate of Completion in Medical Assistant.
Davida Lee, Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education.
Eden Conley, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education.
Robert Lard, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Eva Valencia, Certificate of Nursing Assistant.
Maya Edwards, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Kaylee McFerrin, Associate Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Emmett Schinkel, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Alex Roa, Associate of Applied Science in Pre-Health Careers.
Keanu Chewing, Associate of Applied Science and Pre-Health Careers.
Mary Help Pradres, Associate of Applied Science in Early Childhood Education.
Stephen Munoz, Certificate in Automotive Technology.
Shyla Smith, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Zemenia Lazada, Certificate of Completion in Medical Assistant.
Caden Wagner, Certificate of Completion in Medical Assistant.
Ambriel Celestewa, Certificate of Completion and Medical Assistant.
Alicia Henderson, Associate of Business.
Giselle Perez, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Mateus McCarran Arreyes, Certificate in Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Carlisle Batone, Certificate in Automotive Technology.
Ray Tilliston, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Savannah DeVries, Associate of Applied Science and Early Childhood Education.
Samuel Tao, Associate of Business.
Carol Sharamsky, Certificate in Arizona General Education Curriculum in Arts.
Cassandra Dixon, Associate of Applied Science and Pre-Health Careers.
Jaden Laughing, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Amelia Koakab, Certificate of Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Liana Begay, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Tanner Pena, Certificate of Arizona General Education, Curriculum in Arts.
Gavin Bramble, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Grace Chatters, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Alicia Coho, Associate of Arts and General Studies.
Deidre Swan, Certificate of Completion in Pre-Health Careers.
Samantha Swan, Certificate of Completion and Nursing Assistant.
Tyler Tucci, Associate of Science in General Studies.
Sadie Danae Cruz Tapotsna, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Benjamin Browning, Associate of Applied Science in Computer Technology.
Michaela Clark, Certificate of Completion in Pre-Health Careers.
Sarah Clark, Associate of Arts in General Studies.
Celestia Penzic, Associate of Fine Arts in Visual Arts.
Peyton Ray, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Caitlin Black, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Daisy Vella, Certificate in Nursing Assistant.
Well, there's a little bit of buzz in the air now. District Governing Board, dignitaries, faculty, staff, and guests, I am honored to present the Coconino Community College graduating class of 2026. You've earned it. All degrees and certificates conferred today are awarded with the understanding that the final academic and administrative requirements as determined by the District Governing Board have been met. I think we're a little out of order here. All right, so students, I need you to stand up. So this is what makes it official, okay? Your tassel should be on the right. Now you get to switch that baby over to the left. That means you've graduated. All right, so if you could stay standing and humor me for just a second, we'll see if the house is paying attention. Could we bring the house lights up? We'll see if they, oh, there we go. All right, it's selfie time. So I'm gonna take one over here and one over here, and I wanna see tons of celebrating out there, all right? All right, good job. Good way to follow directions. All right, you can be seated. So I would now like to introduce Dr. Yvonne Luna. She is the Vice Provost for Academic and Workforce Alliances at NAU.
Thank you, Dr. Heiser. The tough thing about giving remarks after you've walked on stage and flipped your tassel and did selfies with the president, I'm going to do you a favor and make my remarks very brief because I know you want to go celebrate. So, class of 2026, you did it. Yes. Congratulations. You showed up, you powered through, and today you graduate. That is no small thing. I'm honored to have you here on the NAU campus to celebrate you alongside your families, your friends, and all the people who supported you every step of the way through long nights, early mornings, and moments when quitting may have felt easier than continuing. Let's start by thanking all of your supporters. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you. I want to share something personal. Like many of you, I began my higher education journey at a community college. I was a transfer student. Community college is where I found my footing, where faculty and staff helped me see potential in myself before I fully saw it on my own. That experience changed my life. So standing here today as a representative of NAU and as a partner of this college, it feels especially meaningful. So thank you for having me here. Your achievement today reflects resilience, discipline, and determination. You balanced coursework with jobs, family responsibilities, and the realities of everyday life. Along the way, you gained something far beyond credits. You gained confidence, adaptability, and momentum. Those qualities will carry you forward long after today. I also want to recognize the faculty, staff, and leaders of this college. Your work matters deeply. You don't just educate students, you expand opportunity and change lives. Let's thank the incredible CCC team. As higher education partners, CCC and NAU share a common goal, student success. That is you. Some of you will continue your education at a university. Many of you here at NAU, go Jacks. Others will move directly into the workforce or into new opportunities. No matter what comes next, know that this milestone matters. Today is not an ending, it's a beginning, like many of our speakers have said today. And because I'm here representing NAU, and because I know we have current students, alumni, we heard a couple of them speak today, and future lumberjacks in the room, can I ask for a quick show of NAU pride? Go Lumberjacks! Graduates, I hope you take this moment and let it sink in. When you cross this stage today, you prove to yourself and everyone watching that you can do hard things. My wish for you is simple. May whatever comes next be worthy of your time, your talent, and your determination. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go celebrate, go do great things, and if NAU is part of your next chapter, we would be honored to walk that journey with you. Thank you and congratulations.
All right, we are almost there. I would now like to introduce Diana Sanchez, who is our Vice President of Advancement and Strategic Initiatives, who wants to share a few words with our newest alumni.
Thank you, Dr. Heiser. I am Diana Sanchez. I'm the Vice President of Advancement and Strategic Initiatives, and I have the esteemed honor of being the very last speaker who's keeping you from enjoying whatever fun you have planned next. So I promise I won't take long. My role at the college it encompasses many different responsibilities, and I'm not going to bore you with that list, but one of my most treasured and sacred duties is to raise money for privately funded scholarships through the CCC Foundation. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a shout real quick. Give me a shout if you received a CCC Foundation scholarship during your time here at the college. This academic year alone, we awarded almost $200,000 in privately funded scholarships. So the reason why I love this part of my job is because a $1,000 scholarship can truly decide if a student is able to reach his or her goals. I read a lot of your scholarship application essays, and every year I am completely blown away by the circumstances a lot of you have overcome to be here, and the bravery it takes to share those stories with us. Maybe you fled domestic violence. Maybe you have successfully overcome addiction, or you're raising your family as a single parent, or you're juggling multiple jobs while also coming to school, or you have a 2-hour commute one way to get to class. Whatever your story and your lived experience may be, you have achieved an amazing goal, and the CCC Foundation is so grateful to have been a part of this and to support you along your journey. And now it is my honor to welcome you all as official CCC alumni. As a newly minted CCC alumni, I challenge you to share your Comet pride with our community. Tell your friends and family about that amazing professor you had. Be proud of the exceptional skills you will now bring to your job. Use what you've learned at CCC to make our community stronger and to empower and inspire future students. Lastly, new alumni, please promise you won't be a stranger. Man, we love you guys. Come visit us, okay? Let us know what you're up to. Take a community education class, or come see me and talk about how you want to set up a scholarship of your own for future students. You will always be part of the CCC family. Cheers to the exciting adventures ahead. You guys did it.
So before we close, I'd like to express our thanks to all the staff and faculty who have worked hard to make this special occasion very, very special to all of us. Let's give them a round of applause. Very special thank you to our speakers, just super encouraging words. Thank you for bringing those to the forefront and for sharing your journeys with us. I'd also like to recognize our ASL interpreters, Stacy Anderson and Tara Trujillo. And Sean Openshaw, our photographer for today's event. All right, last thing I promise. As you cross the stage today, all of you graduates, you got a rose. Sadly, the rose is not for you, but it's for a really cool thing. That rose is for someone that made a difference in your life while you were pursuing your certificate or degree from CCC. You can give it to whoever you choose, but make sure they know why they're getting it and the difference that they made in you being here today. So with that, we are going to start our procession. One last following directions. The families can meet their graduates outside in front of the building immediately following the ceremony. However, we would ask the audience to please remain in place until the platform party, faculty, dignitaries, and students have exited. We're going to clap them out in the hallway, and so we need time to get set up for that. Thank you, and please stand for the recessional.